Hey guys, sorry for the late update. The reason I broke down so bad is because while I was in HR, I found out some stuff that still would affect me pretty bad because technically I'm still married. So that hit me, and then after I saw the number, how much I was gonna get paid, the financial weight went off my shoulders. Right now, I got 2 credit cards maxed out already, dude. I had to pay my bills, food, and they're all maxed out. Luckily I got hired with another district. I'm currently in the process of doing all the paperwork. Tuesday is when I have my physical. I never done a physical, so I'm gonna see how that goes, see if I pass it. If I pass that, I'm pretty much set, but just in case, I'm still gonna apply at other schools. I don't want to get my hopes up again. It's just everything. When I get hit, before it used to be like one thing, but now it's multiple. So I found out I have to get serious about the divorce. I still gotta pay the freaking IRS, and I just can't believe it. It's just so hard to pay the IRS. Like, I just want to already start making payments, but yet it's taking so freaking long. Like, I already pled guilty, like, all right dude, just let me fucking pay you already, but it's still not in the IRS account. Same thing with the divorce. So I found out because I live 3 hours where I used to, and in order to get a divorce, like if you want to get married, remarried in the future, is you have to get divorced in the same county. So you have to file the paperwork there. And the amount of paperwork, I just couldn't believe it. Mine's the easy one since we have no property, no kids. So I have to deal with this. So I had to contact my ex. Luckily, I feel like she's now more willing to do it than last year. So I am happy about that. So I feel like we can finally get it done this year. I want to pay off the IRS. I want to finish the freaking divorce because I can't believe how much it's affecting me. So hopefully I can get that. Not hopefully, I'm gonna have to get it done, so I can close that chapter in my life, dude, and freaking move on. 2 things I realized: I gotta stop overthinking so much. I overthink so much. So when all that happened, I started rethinking. I still gotta do this, that. And then when I lost my job, I was like, fuck, now how am I gonna do it? And then another thing is doubting myself, self-doubt. Like, especially too, it is hard, dude, especially in the fucking environment I'm in. It's when you're surrounded by so many negative people, it affects you so much. I'm not gonna lie, I was glad when I moved out of here. I was doing better, I had more confidence. Now that I'm back, it's like you keep constantly getting shit on, and it's, if somebody calls you a piece of shit every single day, you start believing it at some point because they tell you every fucking day and it's all you hear. And I feel like it's the same thing now. It's the same thing when I got that city job and I was getting paid a lot of money, and everybody called me a dumbass for accepting it. And then once they found out how much money I was making, they shut the fuck up. And then the same people that call me a dumbass for accepting it call me a dumbass for quitting. I'm not really hanging out with anybody right now. I'm just keeping to myself, keeping to my own thoughts, because I just need to get my shit together. And I started really thinking about it. I'm like, all right, you've been here for a year. It's been a year. You gotta stop bashing yourself because you're literally starting your life over. You took that city job because you wanted to know if you could live that life, and unfortunately I can't. I fucking hate the cities. The amount of traffic, the amount of people, how much shit costs, the fucking rudeness, bro. Here's the thing, man, like, I've always considered myself to be an honest man. People don't like honesty. Like, for example, I was talking to somebody and it sounded like she was just straight up making up excuses when she was looking for jobs. It sounded very shady, so I told her, okay, we'll just do A, B, and C. And then she kind of took offense to it, called me aggressive, and I was like, well, why? And I was like, all right, whatever. And I said, well, just do this. And then she's like, oh, I can't because I have school. I'm like, this shit I told you to do takes literally 2 minutes. You don't have 2 minutes. And then after that, I was like, she's gonna be the type to look for any kind of excuse not to be able to get what she wants. So I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna say shit. So one thing I learned is, if nobody asks for your advice, don't give it. And I feel like that's one of the things I do. I just want to help people because I feel like I've been there. So if I have knowledge to something that I've done and I know it could help you out, I do want to help. But there's a difference between me trying to give people advice and then just giving my opinion. So that's what I'm trying to work on too, is not giving my opinion when it's not being asked. I hesitate to making that kind of video, but I wanted to show what happens when you get hit hard. Hell yeah, like, the trick is you have to not stay down for so long. And for me right now, I'm working on not overthinking. So, and I kind of figured out how to do it to keep my mind busy so it doesn't wander off and fucking drive myself crazy. and I'm working on stop doubting myself, because I'm the one who figured all this shit out. You know, I was making enough money to be able to live on my own, but I gave it up because I realized it's not about money, it's about happiness, and I want to pursue my happiness. And I feel like I did forget, because it's been 4 months since I've been jobless and the bills have piled up, and that's what I did the first time around last year. And once I was making enough money where I didn't have to worry about, you know, bills anymore, you know, I came to the realization, like, I'm not happy. I need to pursue my happiness. And right now, again, I'm not pursuing my happiness, I'm pursuing the money trail again. It's non-stop work, dude. This is what I realized. In this life, you're constantly going to be working at everything that you do. No matter what you end up deciding what to do, nothing's ever going to be perfect, but I feel like that's a good thing, because if it's not perfect, then that means you can improve. You can always improve. So I decided, you know what, I gotta stop bitching, moaning. I gotta put in the work. I'm gonna have to struggle for, honestly, maybe even 5 years. I mean, I'm back here, I have to go through all this shit again. In order for me to be where I want to be and be happy, I have to put in the work. I do have to live in shit and fucking be miserable for a while, but it's not gonna be forever, and I had to accept that. Instead of just constantly feeling low, I gotta find my happiness here. If I can find happiness here, then, you know, my future will be set little by little. And another thing too, I guess, again, too much overthinking. My birthday's on March 1st, and I straight up forgot. My sister asked me, what are you doing for your birthday? And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh shit, March 1st. One thing about me, every year I always celebrated my birthday. I would always do something huge. Even on the days like I couldn't really do anything, I would still hit up all my friends and we would all hang out. Today, it's super rare for all my friends to hang out. So I thought it was pretty cool that everybody always came through on my birthday. This year, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything. I am feeling emo. I'm just trying to get through, you know, hopefully I get through my physical. I still have some tests I gotta do so I can get hired with the other district. There's another position I kind of want to apply for. It pays way more. That's one thing right now, the current district I'm gonna work at, the pay is horrible and it's a 30-minute drive, but right now beggars can't be choosers. So I'm gonna try apply for another position, see what goes on there. Worst case, I stay where I'm at and be on a very, very strict budget and pay off my debt, dude. The debt is fucking killing me and I'm tired of it. So I think I feel like I'm rushing too many things. I want to finish everything. I want to finish my degrees. I want to finish my debt. I want to finish paying off my car, you know, and everything you can, but I need to learn patience, and patience is something I don't have. And the whole fucking dating scene, bro, I'm not even gonna bother with that. It's too much stress. It's so complicated. It's so much work, bro, and I don't know, man. I for real, before I even met my ex, like I accepted being alone for the rest of my life. It's just, for me, I feel comfortable. I like being alone. I enjoy it. I don't feel lonely. I always keep myself entertained. Like, all I need is a dog. I do miss my dogs. Honestly, everything that I think back, the people who I miss are my 2 dogs. I fucking miss them, dude. I miss them with a passion. You know, I love them. And I remember my ex-wife even said, you know, you love those dogs more than me. And honestly, I did. I fucking love those dogs, dude. They're loyal. They have nothing but affection, and I fucking miss them. And that's the only thing that still hurts to this day. But I gotta get my shit together, because if I don't, then I'm not gonna be happy. That's the thing. I realized too, is I can bitch, I can complain, I can stay in bed and not do anything, or I can put in work. Yeah, be miserable, have a shitty job, but as long as I keep putting in the work, as long as I'm alive, as long as I'm breathing, I can still put in the work. That's one thing that they can't take away from you, is your fucking knowledge and your willpower. You can lose everything. You can lose your money, you can lose your house, you can lose fucking your shoes, but if you still have your knowledge and your willpower, dude, you can make it. I'm gonna tell you right now, it is hard. That's why I wanted to make that video, so you show my lowest point, and you can still come back from being at the bottom of the barrel. You know, there's nowhere to go but up. It's, you know, a cheesy saying, but it's fucking true, dude. And it's hard. It's not easy. I'm gonna tell you right now, do research. For me, I listen to Tony Robbins podcast. I like listening to Gary Vee. That shit helps me out. Honestly, right now, I think I might just watch a Netflix documentary on Tony Robbins again. I am not your guru. Just keep yourself busy, and that's what I'm doing. Again, dude, if you guys have a loved one, fucking thank them, bro. You know, make sure that you tell them that you fucking love them. Cause fuck, man, just make sure they're appreciated, especially if you have somebody, dude. That shit is fucking precious in this world, and you never know when they're gonna be gone. Just make sure you let them know. it's hard, bro. It is, but you have to keep on going. Even if you can't find a reason right now, just keep going, bro. Sooner or later, you will find a reason to keep on living. Don't fucking give up. You gotta keep going. Fuck. All right, man. I'm gonna get off. Fucking. Just. All right. Appreciate you guys watching, man. I'll see you guys later. Peace.